If you want to see how I made these beautiful cupcakes and how I use my packaging for gifting or reselling, then go ahead and keep on watching. The first cupcake I'm going to be making are my yellow tulips. And for this, I am using a Russian piping tip. And I know a lot of people have a love and a hate relationship with these, but it's not hard at all, I promise. I layered the inside of my bag yellow and then filled the middle part with white to get this two-tone effect. Now watch what I'm doing here. My piping tip is not touching that cake. I'm hovering right above it. And now you're going to want to keep pressure as you're piping that flower all the way up. And right when you think you're done with that height, you're going to let go. Like quickly pull up. That we get a nice shaped tulip. And you can do different sizes like the way I did here, because I feel like it gives the cupcake more dimension. And now for my leaves, I am using a different leaf tip. I'll leave it here on the screen which one I'm using specifically. When I'm piping my leaves, I do like to start on the outer edges first, and then I work my way to the middle. And on some of these, I'm going to be making the leaf a little bit longer. That way it kind of covers over the tulip to make them still look like if they're in bloom. At the end of this video, I'll be leaving you guys a screenshot of the specific tips that I bought from Amazon to go ahead and make these tulips. I showed you all here, I literally completed this cupcake maybe within 10-12 seconds. And this is why I really love using the Russian piping tips, because they make the cupcakes look nice and neat and uniform. Plus, it is also a big time saver, especially if we're going to be gifting these or making a lot to sell. Now I'm done with the tulips, and now we're going to go ahead and start our next cupcake design. Sure, you're using it with the fat part down and the skinny part up. I did one half of the bag in pinky orange and the other half of the bag in orangey yellow to create this super beautiful color. The little hack I like to use in order to keep our cupcakes evenly straight, I usually use my Wilton tip 1M. I dip it in frosting and I hit it right down in my cupcake like you guys can see here. And that's going to create my perfect circle in order for me to make sure I'm piping evenly all around. I like to do mine starting my petal underneath the previous petal like you guys see me doing here. And I'm just going to continue the process all around my cupcake. And here you want to make sure you're making either little end shapes or little rainbow shapes to make these pretty petals. And oh my god, do you guys see how pretty this color is? I did use the Walmart brand food colorings, a Great Value brand that they have in the baking aisle where they have the cake mixes to achieve these colors. A lot of the stuff I'm using, if I can find the links to it, I'll go ahead and leave them in the description box in case you want to know which one specifically I use. And now this piping tip, I did buy it from Hobby Lobby. And how we use this tip, I like to use it with the U shape facing me. And I'm just going to go ahead and start slow pressure. And I'm going to press down on my cupcake and pull up to create these small little spiky petals that we usually do see here on the Gerbera daisies. The frosting I'm using is just a basic crusting American buttercream. And the reason I like to do that is because I do live where it gets very, very hot. And if I don't use Crisco or meringue powder, then my flowers will just completely melt apart. Into our final steps for completing these Gerbera daisies. I'm just frosting the inside with a brown, and then right on top of the brown, I'm just going to be doing green squiggles just to give it like a blooming effect as well. On to our next cupcake design, you're going to want to make sure you do make some that are more domey and not so flat. So all I did to create this effect, I just added more frosting into my cupcake liners to get a more higher cupcake, because we're going to start doing these beautiful Vinca Teresita flowers. To create this two-tone effect, I did line all of my piping bag with white, except I just left a little strip of this beautiful dark black purple to create this two-tone like you guys see here. And here I'm just going to be doing the same exact thing. Make small little end shapes or rainbow shapes, and you want to go around 5 times to make 5 petals. And the reason you wanted a dome is so we won't have to pipe so much frosting in the middle to create height, since these flowers are more flat. That's just going to help us not to have to use so much frosting on one cupcake. And now here I'm just going to go a little bit slower so you guys can see what I'm doing exactly. There's no specific way I'm piping these. I'm just making sure I scatter them all around my cupcake, because I'm going to be piping green leaves in between the white areas anyway. And you guys will see in a minute why I prefer making my cupcakes more dome-like compared to just over frosting the cupcake. That you can see here, now the cupcakes look more 3D. Now I'm just going to go ahead and start piping my leaves. And for this tip, you want to make sure you're using it with the teeth facing sideways, compared to how we use this tip for the tulips where we piped it with the piping edges facing away from us. And there, I just wanted to show you guys the difference between the two tips. And now to get these super cute designs, you can press down on the cupcake, make pressure, and then swiggle your hand like up and down 3 times to get this little ripple effect on the leaves. And I'm just going to go ahead and continue doing that process all around my edges and in the center of my white areas that I have exposed. Now that I'm done with my leaves, I'm going to go ahead and start piping small little green dots in between each of my flowers. Now that I'm done decorating this cupcake with the dome top, let me know in the comment section if you will be trying it next time for your more fatter flowers. Now this is how all my cupcakes turned out. This is how they look together. I think they came out so cute. Now that I finished showing you how to make the cupcakes, let's start with our packaging. I'll leave this screenshot at the end of this video so you can see which ones I use. That way you can know what they're called so you can search for them. So here you're just going to want to go ahead and pick the 3 cupcakes you want to add to this arrangement. It could be 3 of the same or one of each design, just depends. These boxes do come with a peelable film for protection that you do want to peel off before you put your cupcakes inside. That way your box looks clear like mine. Now let's talk pricing. Each of these boxes costs 86 cents because the pack I buy costs $26 and you get 30. I sold so many of these and I priced them at $12. And not one single person complained that it was too expensive because they're getting a cute little packaging with floral cupcakes. It does take time. So from those $3, that already includes all my ingredients to make the cakes, the frosting, the packaging, the cupcake liners, and all that good stuff. So at the end, after the cost of making them, I ended up bringing home $9 profit per box. And then from that profit, you can go ahead and pay yourself $5 or $6, and the rest of the profit left over, you can go ahead and use that to buy more ingredients to make more cupcakes. And now here I'm showing you guys different types of packaging. These boxes, I did get them from Walmart. And if I find the link, I'll leave them in the description box below. And there's different ways I'm showing you guys how to put these together. I personally like this 3 count because it just looks more cute. You can get about the same type of profit from these as well because I did sell those boxes in the back for $12 as well. But I did not sell as many as this one that I'm holding in my hand. Everybody wanted these, super popular. And the best part is that this was not very time consuming because just by using the Russian piping tip and keeping my other flower designs basic, it does help with your time to be able to push out as many cupcakes as you can to be able to make more sales. And if you're wondering where to post, always post on your social media and have your family and your friends share it, and also post in your local Facebook pages to let people know you're out there selling stuff like this, and you will get orders. Believe me, it does work. And that's all for today's video, guys. If you found this helpful, go ahead and like and share. It helps my video out a lot to push me to reach more people who also want to learn to do this type of stuff. I'll leave some other videos popped up here at the end so you can go ahead and give us a watch because I do a bunch of other stuff like this. And like always, don't forget to subscribe to get notified every single time I post a video, and thank you for watching.